So I would
Okay,
like
no
to
problem.
start off. I'd like to start off with a quote saying, "Don't be dismayed by goodbyes. A farewell is necessary before you can meet again, and meeting again after moments of lifetime is certainly for those who are friends." Um, this was said by Richard Bach, by the way. So yeah, good morning, everyone. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone present here, all our teachers, our ex-teachers, my friends, and of course our seniors to whom we bid farewell today. Well, today you may smile or even cry, but forgetting these memories, you dare not try. Okay, so we wish to make this day a memorable one for you all lovely people. Without much ado, let's begin the day. So I would like Dr. Prajwal sir, sorry, Dr. S. C. Das to welcome the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Shubhayu. So, on behalf of the Department of Physics, Salesian College, I welcome our former colleagues, Dr. Siddharth Rai and Shubhadeep Rakshit, and our two opening batsmen of the Department of Physics, Gyanesh and Aaush, all my colleagues of the department and beloved students of the department. Today, as Shubhayu mentioned, that it is going to be bidding farewell to the first batch of our student, there is a history behind the beginning of the physics honors course here. Aaush possibly joined as a student of psychology honors without knowing that science stream is taught here. And then after a
Right,
few
sir.
days, few days, Gyanesh came. He was wondering whether science stream is present in this college or not. Then possibly vice principal was Father C.J. George. Is it true, Siddharth?
Yes, sir. It's true.
Then Father C.J. George informed me as well as Siddharth to see this boy whether he is suitable for physics honors or not. Then we sat together, Siddharth and myself, and called this boy, means Gyanesh. We asked some question, very preliminary question. The answer to those questions were known to him, but there was a problem of expression. He came from Uttar Pradesh. He studied in vernacular language, as we did. So, the way he was trying to answer, we could guess that answer is correct. But only thing is that language is a problem for him. Then we told that no problem. I mean, we speak in terms of mathematics only. So if your idea is correct, if you can express mathematically, then there is no problem. And other language, what we speak generally, that language can be picked up. But if your physics idea is not clear, your mathematical language will not come. So that is more important to us. So with this humble beginning, we started physics honors. And actually, when I became a student of physics honors around 1972, getting physics honors was a very, it is a, what should I say, very exciting moment. So tough it was at that time to get physics honors. So I thought that we are starting physics honors means something great here. But possibly with the passage of time, that excitement has gone, as I understand. The distinction we used to make the physics honors students with other subjects without any aspersion to any other subjects. All subjects are equal, knowledge is unified, I understand. But even then, some sort of distinction was there. However, we are proceeding in that way, and in fact, in that case, I must mention that Siddharth took the pain of establishing the department in terms of installation of the laboratory instruments and in terms of giving the shape to the department, because I was busy with conducting CA examination twice in a year and some sort of administrative work associated with the principal. And I used to take classes. But main pain was taken by Dr. Siddharth, and afterwards our Subhadip Rakshit also came. Now, after that, I find that the students are very obedient, both Ganesh and Ayush. They are law abiding, very polite. These qualities attracted me. And whatever instruction I used to, or rather we used to give, they politely they used to follow this thing. I can still remember, I will remember forever. This is a good quality, right? But I never used any rush word to those students who are the opening batsmen for our department. However, afterwards, I used to some students join within 840 only, not beyond that. Physics is precision. Try to become precise. This type of warning I used to give to the students of later batches. But I always consider both the faculty members and the students as my children, as my sons and daughters. Truly speaking, I am blessed with two daughters who are away from me and who are like the present faculty members. So I always remember those two faces whenever I see you as well as my faculty members. Anyway, farewell, it has got two aspects. One is recapitulation of the history, another is an emotional picture. But I will not say anything about this thing. I will only encourage the students that go ahead. If you really want to enjoy the beauty of science, you must involve yourself in that thing. No matter when you will be established physically, I mean financially, socially, or any other things. You must be involved in the process, right? I cannot give you guarantee that if you pursue a research project, if you pursue a course, you will be established in this way. This is because we, the underdeveloped countries or developing countries, job satisfaction and other things are not at all present here. So we are in that system only. I cannot show you any pinpointed direction. However, as a teacher or as a senior student of the stream physics, I must encourage all our students that pursue understanding the subject and keeping your eye in the forward direction only. Don't consider that what will happen. Shall I be able to achieve my goal? Shall I be able to establish myself? If you think this thing during the process of course, then you will be stopped. You will be disturbed. So I will say that somehow you try to eliminate those ideas, concentrate to your studies, and keep eye to the forward direction only. At this age, many informations are available. In our time, information was very difficult to get. We were not given any, rather, the informations were not available to us. Anyway, with these few words, I will again encourage the first batch students, Aaush and Gyanesh, to pursue higher education and if possible to remain involved in research depending upon your family condition and all other things. And for the current batch of students, I will tell them the pandemic situation helped you a lot in terms of sitting for the examination, in terms of attending the classes. But physics honors is not like this. There is a harder side of this also. So be prepared for that thing. Let pandemic situation be over. Let the normal situation come and let the intense training of the physics be installed again. With these few words, I conclude and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Over to Shubhayu.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind and warm welcome. Well, the journey of 1,000 miles, as we all know, begins with just few steps. So, as you are ready to set and start a brand new journey of your life, who better to guide you than our dear Dr. Siddharth Rai, sir? May I now request you to address the gathering, sir.
Respected Dr. Das, my former colleagues, present members of the faculties, dear students, and my dear Aaush and Gyanesh. It is a matter of great privilege and pleasure for me to be part of this program which is very unique and also historic for the Department of Physics, as you two are going to complete your graduation very soon from this department. So thank you for having me here. So already Das sir has given a brief history and with emotional touch to the kind of bonding that we have amongst our students, with the faculties, and with the department, and with the college, and with the subject itself. So thank you, Das sir, for your kind words. I still remember the time and the circumstances under which this department came into existence. Well, that was also a very time of great learning and time of experience for me to bring the department with the support of my senior colleague, Dr. Das, Mr. Subhadeep Raksit, Mr. Mayuk Majumdar, Miss Sujata. All were very helpful, and the kind of love we have with the subject and the kind of enthusiasm that we shared to bring this department as one of the leading department in the college was very helpful, I would like to say. So at this time, when these two students have completed their 3 years of course in the Bachelor's of Physics, I remember them as already Das sir said, them very sincere, hardworking, and obedient. I also wish them very fruitful and adventurous life ahead. Whatever you'd like to do, whether you want to pursue your further studies in physics or want to do something else, do with your full heart and passion. And I would like to request them to go forth and embrace their future with open arms and dedicate their service to the humanity and for the society for the betterment of their future and for their career. And what else would I like to say is also to the current batch of students, as Das sir has already told, physics is not a subject that is to be easily taken very lightly. What I would like to tell you all, I don't see whether many students are present, but what I would like to tell them is pursue it very seriously, passionately, and always listen to your teachers, which I'm sure after a few years of your life, in the later period of your life, you will definitely find it very a good suggestion from all the teachers. So dear Aaush and Gyanesh, I'd like to convey my best wishes and congratulations. You have completed 3 years of journey, and it is the first step towards your training in physics. If you want to go further in physics, I hope as teachers, as a department, and as a college, Salesian College has given the best that we could have given. So with these words, I would like to thank you and give my best wishes, and also thank all the members of the faculty for asking me to be present in this very emotional, at the same time very historic moment. It's to be cherished forever. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. May I now ask Mr. Shubhadeep Raksit, sir, to spread his few words.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, first of all, congratulations, Aaush and Gyanesh, for successfully, completing these 3 years of journey in physics honors. So yeah, I can remember that those days actually from the very beginning, how Gyanesh and Aaush started their journeys in Salesian College. So they were actually they were not so comfortable at the very beginning with physics, and slowly they get motivated and they tried. I guess now their grades are also good, and the thing is that the main thing we are here is because of this Ganesh and Ayush today. So actually, they are the main reason to unify us. Actually, in a single string, if I compare it with the string theory, yeah. So they are like the main thing today. Okay. Anyways, I would like to hear from Ganesh and Ayush today also, and how they feel after completing these things, this whole course. Okay, and obviously, yeah, it was a great experience for me to work with them and to teach them, and it was a kind of friendly behavior, I I suppose. Okay, and best of luck, Ganesh and Ayush. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Well, we all know that words are powerful, right? So they live forever and have the power to truly guide us and impact us in our lives. So may I now call Mr. Mayuk, sir, to speak a few words?
Thank you, Shubhayu. I hope I am audible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening, my respected colleagues and my dear students. Yeah, it's a very emotional day today because maybe this is the last time that I am getting together with all of the members of the department. So, as the history goes, yes, everyone before me, they explained it very well, and I didn't know about Ayush's accidental journey into physics honors. This is the first time I came to know. I hope you don't remember living psychology. So let me give a brief experience of mine working here. 2 years ago, I joined here, and I was not very confident at that time because first of all, I also had no idea that there is a science stream in this college. I knew that this college is only for commerce and management. And once I got selected, before that I came for the demo class. I was very nervous, but the very first moment when I entered the class, I remember the day was the 17th of July 2019. I could see lot of respect, regards, and obedience in the eyes of all the students. At that time, there were 9 students in Shravan's batch and 2 in Ayush's batch. And after that, it never felt like I, came to a new job or something. It was very free flowing, and both Ayush and Gyanesh and all of the other students, they are very obedient. And yes, at times I felt that Gyanesh had some communication issues, some semantic barriers were there, but he overcame it very well, I would say. And of late, both of them are going through a very tough time. Still, they are giving their level best, and I know that you will be continuing this thing in the future days. So just be in touch with all of us. We are always there. And one suggestion I can give you to both Ayush and Ganesh, that I don't know what profession you will be choosing in your future days, but if you get a scope after this, get indulged into teaching and discussion, because the only way to understand physics, which I realized from my journey, is that when you explain it to someone else, it's not necessary that you have to get a teacher's training degree right after. You can have a discussion amongst your friends also, because I know that both of you have the potential to be good speakers. Somehow, due to all these courses, it didn't come up. So get into all those interactive things, and you two were very hardworking. I remember in the lab, because there were many practicals which were for the first time for me also. and we joined shoulders to do them, right? Like electronics practicals. And I also saw that you two were suddenly you become very good in computer programming also. Like once we had discussion with Siddharth sir, that sir showed me that you could plot those exponential graph. That's I think that's your circuit graph using PyPlot, Scilab. Okay, so you have those strengths. And as Das sir said, yeah, it is very difficult to prescribe a very fixed trajectory as far as a career is concerned. First of all, due to the status of our country globally and due to this pandemic situation as well. So one thing is that also keep in mind about your responsibilities for your towards your parents and the community, and let it you have to balance it, right? It's not that you have only one life. It's up to you. Don't get over adventurous with your career. Neither ignore your community or family totally. Okay, there's always a medium path, as there is in Buddhism, the Madhyam Marg. Okay, so you can always balance things. So don't lose hope. Don't feel disheartened when you fail in something, right? So be in touch with everyone. And I take this occasion to thank all the remaining students as well, everyone from the second year and first year. Okay, so I hope you will have a very good time with our new faculty member, Dr. Kharga sir. Okay, so that's all, and thank you everyone. I hope we'll meet very soon. Okay, take care.
Thank you, sir, for your
Thank you, sir.
wonderful
Thank you.
words.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, a teacher does not replicate his or her image in the student, but molds the student into a person who can build his or her image. A teacher sees unlimited possibilities in a student, a teacher to a world, but a hero to us. So, may I now request Dr. Prajwal sir to speak a few words.
Yes, thank you, Subayu. Good afternoon, everyone, and especially guests who have joined us from far apart. And in spite of their hectic schedule, they have managed to be part of this event. And on behalf of the physics fraternity, we thank you very much. We are also thankful to Professor Das, who, in spite of his ill health, has managed to join and make this event a grand one. So my advice to my observation for for our first outcoming batch, Ayush and Gyanesh, they have been very diligent students. So right from the very beginning, last year September, I started teaching. Although it has been online mode of teaching, but still I found them very much diligent and honest, hardworking towards their responsibilities, as well as I have had the opportunity to meet them both offline as well, where we had some interactions over which we did completed the practicals. And we wish you all the best. Likewise, Mayuk sir has said, Dasar also mentioned, there is not a fixed advice that we can give you so as to what you can do from here on. Okay, so it all depends on you. So I hope the interaction class which we used to have, especially I thank Mayuk sir and Bikramjit sir for taking special care of your career orientation. And by now you must have been very familiar with what all sorts of opportunities are lying ahead of you. So let me tell you frankly, when I was in college, I had no idea about, I must confess, all these opportunities that were lying ahead. So I was just running, with the crowd. So you guys are very lucky that because of the advancement in technology, internet connectivity, everything is at your hand, at your disposal. We have been sending you all the vacancies for PhDs or whatever we see that is suitable for you in the group. I hope you are taking care of it as well. So as you depart from the department, don't think that you are out of touch with us. So you are always welcome to get in touch with any one of us. Regarding career counseling or any sort of advice that you would like to hear from us. And I also like to talk about Mayuk sir, since we are also bidding him farewell.
I think officially Siddharth sir also haven't received farewell. So although we have been very late to organize this event, we are sorry for that. But yes, officially we also recognize you to be for this part of the event. So Mayuk sir had been very, very helpful, especially when I joined online. So I didn't know about this Moodle thing, and Google Meet also was kind of a first-hand experience for me, although it's very handy and easy to grab on. But especially with the Moodle and taking the attendance, everything, he had been very, very, very helpful. And yeah, I wish him, and also towards the students. So he used to give all his best, especially the teaching and guiding the student part is concerned, and that is what is the most required part for a faculty. And we will miss the quality that you had, and of course we wish for your bright future ahead. And also I'd like to uh, lastly, I'd like to give my best wishes to Aaush and Gyanesh for your future ahead. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Yeah, I'll present my screen now.
One.
So, is my screen visible?
Yes.
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 Visible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, I would now like to ask Ms. Sujata ma'am to share some few words about our seniors. Will you please, ma'am?
Yes, Shubham. Uh, Good evening. Good evening, my dear colleagues and all the students. So, sorry, Ganesh and Aaush. So, when I joined in the year 2019, so you were in third semester. So, I have seen that maybe if I say that you are a very good student, okay, so a very good student doesn't mean that he or she should be very brilliant. Okay, it means that he is very studious, and Professor and others also mentioned that you are very hardworking. And really, I also agree with them. You are also very hardworking guy, and we have whenever I have taught you. So I have felt that you have very good qualities. Okay, so you are doing physics honors. This is a very difficult subject, but you both are handling very beautifully. And now I can say that your journey begins, because after BSc you will see many ups and downs in your life. Maybe you will pursue MSc, and after that you will think what should I do, what not to do. So I suggest that always listen to your heart. Okay, so it is not like everyone is doing PhD that I will go for it. No. So every time you listen to your heart, and if you are going for any job or anything, so it is also a very good decision. So, and always try to be a better human being. Always try to do something good for our society, because I think now you have learned that in Don Bosco system, we don't only care for ourselves, we also always care for our society. So, and I believe that you both of you are very good human being also. So I I wish you very all the best for your upcoming journey. And if there is anything like some downs, like sometimes only up will come, and sometimes we will see that the graph of your career it is going in a downward direction, or maybe you will feel very low. So we are always here. to help you. We are always here to guide you. And so I just want to suggest that don't be upset, okay? And whatever you are doing, you will someday, you will do very good for our society. And I wish you all the very best for your upcoming journey. And be in touch with us. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Um, Now, may I ask Mr. Bikramjit sir to share some few memories with for our seniors.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for coming here to this program. This is a bittersweet program in many ways because it is nice to have all of us, including our previous faculty members, together, but it is for a farewell. I will ask for a little bit of a patience because I'm going to say a few words to not just Aaush and Gyanesh, but also to some of our previous faculty members. Siddharth sir, you were the first member of the physics department that I met. I remember when I first came to college, you very kindly took me and gave me a tour of the entire department. I think I grilled you for like half an hour about like asking various questions, and you just very politely sat there and answered everything. And every time I had questions and I was messaging you on WhatsApp or just talking to you, you were always very polite and accommodating with me. I do not think I was very clear back then, but I would like to thank you very much for being so welcoming and making me a part of the faculty back then. So it was quite a shock when I heard that I would not be working under you, but I can see that you're doing quite well, and I'm very, very happy for you. So thank you very much, sir. Rakshit sir, I unfortunately only met you very briefly during test, and I feel that I might have missed out on a good friendship. So unfortunately, while I may not have too many words for you, I hope we will still be in touch in the future. I will probably be asking you to make another presentation during test sometime in the future. But I hope that we'll stay in touch and perhaps we'll get to know each other better. Mike sir, you were perhaps one of the best colleagues that I ever had. And I deeply regret that you will not be working with me, like with us, as a part of this department anymore. You were always very open, and you were always very helpful when I first came into the department. And a lot of things that you said that I've taken to heart. And I think that if you hadn't given a lot of advice and guidance, I think we would not have had such a smooth sailing department this past year or so. Prajwal sir said a few words about you. I will not repeat his words and bore everyone. But you were genuinely one of the best people that I've ever had the good fortune to work with. And no matter how your career and your life might turn around, I know that you will always be appreciated and valued, no matter where you work. I'd like to thank you for all the help that you gave, and hopefully all the best for the future. Okay. As for Aaush and Gyanesh, we only got to know each other for roughly about a year, and I think 85% of our conversation was me going, "Do you understand?" And you're both going, "Yes, sir." And actually, you're not even going, "Yes, sir." I think you're typing, "Yes, sir." It is very unfortunate that COVID happened, so we had to do most of our interactions online. I did not get to know you too well because of this, because of the whole online teaching. And I do regret that. I do regret that we didn't get to at least sort of like meet each other and get to interact with each other physically as much as we would have liked. However, I try not to judge my students on the marks they get or on whether they are very nice to me or whether they ask me questions and things like that. I try to judge my students on the kind of people that they are, and I think both of you are very hardworking, and both of you are very composed. When I mean composed, I mean that you, at least in my opinion, you do not rush into things blindly. you try not to do things hurriedly. So whether or not you in the future decide to continue in physics, whether or not you decide to continue in academia, we never know. Things can happen. What I do have little doubt of is because of the because of the character that both of you have, you will both be successful and be valued wherever you are. Whether you want to be in academics, whether you want to go join defense, whether you want to go join banking or whatever, you will always be valued. And you will always be my students. You are the first batch that I ever got to teach. And if you have any questions, as you know, I'm always open to help you. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Subhay, I'll give it over to you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now may I ask Dr. Digvijay, sir, to say something inspirational, some inspirational words to our outgoing batch, to our first outgoing batch, rather.
Good evening, colleagues, our ex-faculty members whom I have not met, actually. I mean, all three members. And yeah, so basically, I have just joined like 3 days ago. So I have not met the outgoing batch, the two, Gyanesh and Aaush. So basically, this occasion is like an auspicious occasion because you are like the first batch graduating from our department. So as most of our faculty members pointed out that whatever field you choose, whether it be in physics or any other civil services or anything, so don't be demoralized. Basically, be hardworking and give it your 100%, most say like 110% to whichever field you choose. So in any case, so basically if I have not contacted personally with you all. So basically, in any case, if there are any any doubt, anything you need help in regarding physics, be it any other things outside, obviously outside the college so you can always contact me, and we can have some conversation, obviously. And regarding and our ex-faculty members, since I think Siddharth sir and Mayank sir, they are also officially saying farewell. We are
and also to Rakshit sir, Kharga sir. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. So I thought, okay. Anyways, I didn't know. So this is the first time I'm seeing their faces, basically. So yeah, I think all of them have been in taught our department and our students at different points in time, and they have encouraged them and they have guided them. So thank you for all their contributions to the department and to the students, basically. And so that's all I think. Basically, for the graduating batch, all my best wishes and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for inspirational words. Now, Lachung Lepcha, from second year, my classmate, will be performing a song. Hope you like it.
फेरि फेरि हामी सँगै हाँस्न खेल्न सकौँला तर याद गरौँ आँखा भरि तर याद गरौँ आँखा भरि दुःख मेरा पर्दा तिमी सम्झि मलाई हाँसिदिनु सँगै छैनौ हामी तर यो सम्बन्ध गाँसिदिनु केवल यादहरू बाँकी छन् अब केवल यादहरू बाँकी छन् अब टाढा छौ आज धेरै धेरै टाढा साथी साथी
Thank you, Lachum, for your wonderful performance.
That was a
Now,
very nice song, Lachum.
yeah, indeed. Now, Adish Sada from the third year will be singing a song.
Can I ask something? I mean, if someone is performing, can they on their videos?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
sure.
would be nice.
Now I present you the song.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be King Kong banging on your chest, you can be the wall, you can be the wars, you can talk the gospel banging on its door, you can throw your hands up, you can be the clock, yeah, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck. Listen to yourself, you're gonna find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. The world's gonna know your name. The world is the finest place. The world's gonna know your name. You'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You got the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell, reach a smile. You can be the hero, you can be the gold. Breaking all the records that have never been broken. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know? You never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. The world's gonna know your name. This world is a brightest flame. The world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You're a champion. You're a champion. You're a champion. You're a champion. These students be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah, you believe it, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah, you believe it, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame. The world's gonna know your name. This world is a brightest flame. The world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the king song hanging on your chest. You can be the wall, you can be the wall. You can talk the gospel hanging on its door. You can throw your hands up, you can be the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
Well, thank you, Alisda, for your wonderful song. Hope everyone liked it. Now, may I ask Ayush to kindly share some few words about his experience in the college and give us, the juniors, some tips about something.
everyone. Good afternoon, sir. First and foremost, I would like to
Ayush, your connection is a little weak. We are not hearing you clearly.
so you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And also to my juniors and a few friends that I had in my college for making some difficult days a little more bearable. Thank you.
Okay. Now, may I ask Gyanesh to share some few words with us?
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन अगेन मैं हिंदी में स्टार्ट करता हूँ इंग्लिश का तो अब खत्म हो गया टाइम क्लासेस खत्म तो हिंदी में स्टार्ट करते हैं मैं थैंक यू करना चाहूँगा मतलब डिपार्टमेंट टीचर दास सर सिद्धार्थ सर अक्षय सर मयंक सर मैम एंड प्रज्वल सर comes all the teachers all the faculty members to support me and help me in every situation अभी तक सबसे बेस्ट कह सकते हैं एक्सपीरियंस रहा है लाइफ का So thank you teachers for helping me. And for juniors, I would like to say all the best for physics. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gyanesh. That were some kind words. Well, I must say I feel really honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks of this special day. Uh, every special moment comes to an end, and this occasion is not an exception to that. We part to rejoin in the journey of our life. Today, you guys will take home the memories of the best time you have spent in the college. I hope you guys will always cherish all the memories you have created over the years. I'd like to thank all our seniors for being here and glorifying this farewell party with your presence. Thanks a lot for giving us the chance to make your final moment in this college memorable for you for your whole lifetime. I would also like to appreciate all the efforts taken by our organizing team. First, of course, Ravanda is an exceptional leader. He brought us all together. Then, I would like to thank Lachung and Nirupan who, who made the PPT, who made the presentation. Thank you. Thank you, all three of you. And I would also like to say sorry on behalf of Siddharth. You know, he sang a song, but unfortunately, there were some technical issues regarding his video. So we could not continue with his song, rather, had to call Lachung for singing. So, yeah, in the end, I'll take a moment and thank all the amazing people present here and also would who couldn't be here for some reason. To all our seniors, you guys are amazing. I wish you a great success in your future. Thank you, everyone. This is me signing off.
Okay, so just before we sign off, I think I, on behalf of all the students, those who are present here, would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Rakshit sir, Mayuk sir, Siddharth sir, Das sir, and also Sujata ma'am for being instrumental in bringing this department. It's although a very new department, and we have everything ready now. If we have any day by chance happen to be on offline, the lab is ready, everything is set up. So once again, we can understand how difficult and how hard it would have been for you all to get all through this and come up with a department as a whole. And we thank you very much for your dedication, for the extra time and effort that you have put it in. So we assure you that in days to come we will continue to keep the reputation of the department and excel in all the fields.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay then. Thank you so much.
So have a great evening, all of you.